Okay, we are on 7.3 now. 7.3, power functions and function operations. So let's take a look at some examples. What this one is now saying is this right here, this item is your f of x right here. This item is f of x, and this item is g of x. So if I'm saying f of x plus g of x, that means you take all of this right here, you take all of this, and you add it to all of this. So literally, it's like saying x to the third plus 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 plus x to the fifth minus 2x cubed plus 4x minus 8. Just add everything together. I have an x to the fifth power. There's no other x's to the fifth power. I have 1x cubed and negative 2x's cubed, so I have a negative x cubed. No other x's cubed, so they're gone. I have an x squared, but no other x's squared, so that's it there. I have 2x's and 4x's, so I have 6x's. And I have a negative 1 and a negative 8, which is negative 9. So there's your answer when you add them together. Okay, you just take them and add them together. We've done that before. No big deal. But now with subtraction, it's just a little different, but it's just like what you've done in the past. You take f of x, which is this, right here. Okay, so I'm taking my f of x, but I need to minus all of g of x. So everything that was there for g of x, I need to subtract. Everything. Which means I take that negative through. So it's negative x to the fifth. It's positive 2x to the third. It's negative 4x. And it's positive 8. Now I can add those together. Now any x's to the fifth, just that, negative x to the fifth, so no others. Now I have an x cubed and 2x's cubed, so I have positive 3x's cubed, and no more. No other x squared, so it's positive 3x squared. I have 2x's and negative 4x's, so I have negative 2x's. And negative 1 and positive 8 is positive 7. And there is my equations. So there is adding them and subtracting them. Even if they're ridiculous like this, it's still the same. All right, if you add them, it's 6x to the 2/5 plus 3x to the negative 1. All right, and then here's g of x plus 4x to the 2/5 minus 5x to the negative 1. You combine your like terms. If I have 6 of these and 4 of these, I now have 10 of these. If I have 3 of these minus 5 of those, I have minus 2 x's to the negative 1 is really all that I have there. We can try to combine like terms and take out things that they have in common if you really wanted to, but the point is it's not going to benefit in this problem. This is just to make sure that you understand how to combine and subtract and add and all that junk. So we won't simplify it any farther, but the next one is subtraction. So now once again, remember, it's minus all of this junk. That's what this means. It's minus all of this. So that's like saying now it's negative 4x to the 2/5, and it's positive 5x to the negative 1. So if I have 6 of those minus 4 of those, I have 2 of those. And if I have 3 of those and 5 of those, I have 8 of those. And that's your answer for subtracting them. Multiplying now. This is why we spent that time in 6.3 doing this. This is actually basically just a review of 6.3, adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials is really all this is. There's f of x, and there's g of x, right? So all that this really is a long, long means of foiling. X cubed times x squared is x to the fifth. X cubed times 2x is positive 2x to the fourth. X cubed times negative 6 is negative 6x cubed. 2x squared times x squared is positive 2x to the fourth. 2x squared times 2x is positive 4x cubed. 2x squared times negative 6 is negative 12x squared. X times x squared is a positive x cubed. X times 2x is positive 2x squared. X times negative 6, it's a negative 6x. Negative 5 times x squared is negative 5x squared. Negative 5 times 2x is negative 10x. Negative 5 times negative 6 is a positive 30. So all I really basically need to do with all this junk after I distributed everything and went through is combine all my like terms. That's all that's left for me to do in this problem. It's the worst part about it, but it's what you need to do. So we have to combine all of our like terms, and doing this, I have no other x's to the fifth. So there we are. 2x to the fourth and 2x to the fourth, so that's 4 x's to the fourth. I have negative 6 x's cubed and an x cubed, so that's negative 5. And negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1, so I have negative x cubed. I have negative 12 plus 2, that's negative 10. Negative 10 plus negative 15, or sorry, negative 5 is negative 15x squared. Negative 10 and negative 6 is negative 16x, and a positive 30. So really all that was a long mess of foiling to get an answer. And when we come back here, we will finish up with 7.3.